People whose first relationship was very long-term. What weird thing did you believe was normal until you started seeing other people? 1. I texted my then new girlfriend about where I was and who I was with about every 30 minutes. After the third time, she told me that she didn't need to get updates on what I was doing and to just let her know when I got home safe. I remember feeling almost a physical weight being lifted off my chest because I didn't have to worry about my girlfriend freaking out if I didn't update her. I learned what trust felt like that night. 2. It wasn't super long-term, only about a year, but when you're in high school, that's fairly long-term. My ex was a very clingy dude, sweet, but would follow me around every social gathering and get jealous of me spending time with my friends. When I say he would follow me around, I literally mean he never left my side. And these were parties and things where he knew everyone as well. At one point, my friend was upset, so I went into a bedroom with her and another friend to talk to her, and within 5 minutes, he came into the room. Even though this was obviously private, he just stood in there. I did tell him multiple times that we didn't constantly have to be beside each other. If you and your partner like to hang out at parties, that's fine, but it was overwhelming to me. He was jealous of my friends and complained when I would make plans with them. Honestly, we were young, and he's probably a totally fine dude now. We were just not right together. When I started dating the guy who is now my husband, I remember looking around at a party early on, mostly with my friends that he hadn't met before, and I couldn't find him. I asked someone where he was, and he was out by the fire with a group of people chatting and hanging out. I was astonished that we could just go our separate ways in a social setting, and that was totally fine. We didn't have to be attached at the hip the whole time. 3. I thought it was normal to argue every day. I thought all couples had their bickering, and it was just a regular thing. I was astounded when I went into my next relationship and actually got on with the guy and would go weeks and weeks without having any issues. 4. People's love languages are all different. It's especially jarring when you have a lot of experience doing things a certain way and then find out that isn't what somebody else needs. It can take some work to figure out what's inherent to yourself and what was learned from your partner. 5. Her father hating me. I just thought this was normal, but in the subsequent 3 relationships, the last one turning into a marriage and family, the parents were kind, and I couldn't believe it was possible. 6. My ex put her happiness on me, making it my responsibility. She would demand I stay around and cut my work hours back and then be upset when we wouldn't have money to go out. Every time I would try to leave, I was coerced with intimacy to stay because I was young and stupid. After 8 years, I had enough. I moved 5 states away. I had a chain of bad relationships that ended, took some time to work on myself, and I'm now engaged to an amazing woman I can communicate with, share feelings about issues, and who values a healthy relationship. 7. My ex basically taught me that it wasn't okay for me to be upset about things. Every time I would get my feelings hurt, even when I was upset about something completely unrelated to him, it was somehow flipped around, so I ended up reassuring and comforting him. That really messed me up, and I basically had to relearn how to be vulnerable with my partner. He also had a very solid plan for how he expected me to live my life. Basically, his main goal for me was to have kids and be a good housewife. 8. My first boyfriend would always leave me small presents or notes underneath my pillow if I had to get up earlier than he did. He was quite romantic and told me I love you quite a lot. When I got a new boyfriend, I caught myself looking underneath my pillow for at least a month or 2 just out of habit.